Hey guys, it's Day by Day Vegan here. So I wanted to talk about something that I hear from omnivores all the time. I'm sure if you're vegan, you've heard it too, but basically that being vegan is really expensive. Most of us know it's not really that expensive if you're throwing, vegetables into your diet, which omnivores need to be doing anyway. Lots of vegetables, lots of fruits, lots of whole grains. Those are not expensive things. And again, omnivores need to be doing that too. Nuts, I could see nuts getting a little pricey. And I see where they're going with any kind of like vegan cheese sauce where nutritional yeast and cashews, raw cashews, those can be really expensive, especially since you have to basically get them online, because I don't know where I would get them, at an actual store around here. But for the most part, being vegan is not expensive. Again, I mean, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, that's all stuff everybody needs to be incorporating a lot in their diet. But there is one reason, I think there's a big reason that omnivores often think that being vegan is expensive for. And that reason is that, omnivore replacements for things are expensive. Let's just be real. When my husband buys sausages, he can get the cheapest variety at our store is literally like $2 for a 6-pack. When I look at a 6-pack of vegan sausages, I don't think that I can get any less than like $5. So all the fake meats are expensive. Tofu's not, but I wouldn't necessarily call that a meat replacement. I ate tofu back when I was an omnivore. Just because I like it a lot. I think that a lot of times where people try veganism out for a little while, they are doing those replacements for a lot of their meals. So of course it seems really expensive. And one of the things that I really want to talk about, since Happy Valentine's Day, guys, is when I think of Valentine's Day and food, I'm thinking chocolate. And ice cream. So I didn't even bother to look at cake because I don't know where the heck I would buy vegan cake where I live. So I basically checked out the chocolate. I have 2 chocolate bars here. Oops, they're both upside down. I have 2 chocolate bars here. One my parents got me for Christmas because my parents still do stockings for my brother and myself and our whole family, our spouses. Anyway, and they had no idea what the heck to put in my stocking when it came to candy, so they got me this from Sam's Choice. 90%, can you see it? Okay, 90% cocoa. And this I bought today, it was 72% cacao. I don't know if I say that word right, actually. Cacao, whatever. Anyway. I will say this, this was like almost $3 for a normal sized chocolate bar, and it was sitting next to the giant sized Hershey bar that was like $2.60. So yeah, vegan chocolate is definitely more expensive. I haven't had chocolate since I went vegan, so this is going to be really fun. I'm actually going to try these out. I know that the 90% is supposedly pretty intense, so we'll see. But I think a lot of that too is when it comes to like chocolate and ice cream, the expensive brands are the ones that are making the vegan stuff. Because, Ghirardelli, Sam's is not an expensive brand. In fact, I'm actually really surprised that they had this. I guess they're trying to compete with things like Ghirardelli. But yeah, the only ones I could find at my local store were Ghirardelli, something wild. I'll post the picture. I actually took a picture because endangered species, that's what it's called. They actually carry that at my Publix, which I'm really surprised about. But again, the price is $3.19 for a candy bar that is a little smaller than this, actually. A 3-ounce candy bar, and this is 3.5. So that's expensive. And the ice cream, when I went to look at the ice cream, and again, I'll show a picture, we actually just got the new Ben & Jerry's dairy-free ice cream, but again, Ben & Jerry's is kind of the expensive ice cream. Basically, the smaller tubs of it are $5.79, a full 80 cents more than the regular small tubs of Ben & Jerry's. And $5 for one of the little ones, I think that's really pricey when you can get like the full tub of ice cream for like $3. I also did a cursory search on Amazon to see about like the box chocolates that you usually think about giving people for Valentine's Day. You know, guys surprise their girlfriends with the little heart-shaped box of chocolates and truffles and stuff. I could not find any that were cheaper than $25 for like a 15-pack of truffles. That's really expensive. And some of those weren't even like Prime membership chocolates, so you have like a shipping fee of $6. So I think that's why people think being vegan's expensive, because if you want freaking chocolate and ice cream, you're gonna be paying like twice the price. So, and one thing that I've heard vegans say before is we have to make stuff that tastes better than the real thing, or than the meat and dairy industry, if we want people to eat it instead of, you know, the meat and dairy stuff. But in my mind, it also has to be, you know, it has to be cost efficient too. If I can go and get ice cream in a big frickin' tub for $2, I'm not, you know, if I were an omnivore, I would go and get the little tub of ice cream that's $5.80. Come on, that's a lot of money. Is that just because it's got the cashews? Because again, I know cashews are expensive. The same with vegan cheeses, like they're so expensive, especially the good ones. So anyway, I think that's why people think veganism is expensive. Not because if you're eating a healthy, whole food, plant-based diet and you're eating a whole bunch of vegetables and whole grains and fruits, that's not typically expensive. I know there are some fruits like Asian pears, which are my favorite, that are literally $2.50 each, so that's pricey, but most fruits are not like that. Heck, I can get like 5 bananas at my store for like 89 cents. So, anyway. That's why I think people think veganism is expensive, and most of us know that it doesn't have to be, as long as we're not buying chocolates and ice cream, apparently. So, with that said, I've been vegan for almost 6 months now. Again, I have not had chocolate since then, so I'm going to kind of dig into these and see what they're like. Again, I'm going to jump right into the 90%. I know that this is probably going to be intense, like I said. I just rip it open because I'm not good at opening anything. So yeah, this has chocolate liqueur, cocoa butter, sugar, cocoa powder, and vanilla beans. So yeah, I broke it. I don't want to talk with, you know, food in my mouth, but I'm gonna. It's kind of dry, like I would think of wine. Like a dry white wine. It's not tasty though. I don't know that I could sit and eat this whole thing though. It's intense. Pretty darn intense. Oh, 190 calories in 3 squares. 17 grams of fat in 3 squares. Not that I guess most of us are thinking about calories and fat when we're eating chocolate. Whew, that will be munched on slowly. This other one actually, 3 squares, it's 200 calories and also 17 grams of fat. So these are fattier than I would have thought. And this one is unsweetened chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, vanilla, soy, lecithin. Okay, maybe I'm crazy, but this is cacao, and on the back it says it's got cocoa in it, and I don't see cacao as any of the ingredients, so I don't know. Once again, I'm gonna tear into this little thing because I can't open boxes. I'm that person that they complain about that will like tear into the side of like the 12 packs of soda. Not that I drink a lot of soda anymore, but when I did, I would like tear into the side of it, you know, where the little handle is, because I don't even care to do anything neat. I'm just not that person. Okay. Well, these squares are a little bigger than the other squares, so at least you're getting more. No, actually they're not. Never mind, they're the exact same size. Alright, so this is the 72% Ghirardelli. It's definitely closer to what I think of as chocolate. Maybe it's because I haven't had chocolate in a little while, but this almost tastes fruity. It's very good. That one's very good. I'm already a fan of dark chocolate though. So if you're not a fan of dark chocolate, I imagine it would be gross. But it's very good. I like that one a lot. So good. I mean, at least I can go and get chocolate from Publix or Walmart that is vegan at a fairly reasonable price. Again, it was like, I think it was almost $3. It was like $2.80, which is not cheap by any means, but it's reasonable. It's a lot cheaper than the box of like 24 candies, truffles that I saw on Amazon and that were like $50. Come on, guys, we gotta do better than that if we want people to think vegan is, you know, doable. I would not be getting my girlfriend or boyfriend a $50 thing of chocolate. I just, no. Sorry, vegan girlfriend, boyfriend, it's not happening. It would not happen. So anyway, there's my little spiel on why I think people think being vegan is expensive when it really is not, and why Valentine's Day is maybe a little more expensive if you're going to go the whole chocolate and ice cream route, because vegan stuff is made by the more expensive brands, unfortunately. But yeah, overall, fruits, veggies, whole grains, if you're trying to be healthy, we should all be eating a whole food diet anyway, which I'm trying to do most of the time. And yeah, that's not expensive, guys. So yeah, the next time somebody tells you that, oh, vegan is a first world concern, no, it's not. Vegan replacements, like meat replacements and egg replacements, maybe so, but you can make your own egg replacements with aquafaba and flax seeds, which both are pretty cheap. I mean, aquafaba is really cheap. If you're making beans anyway, if you're making chickpeas anyway, which are like my favorite food in the whole world, chickpeas and peanuts. Anyway, if you're making them anyway, aquafaba is free. It's free. So make your own egg replacements. Otherwise, they are expensive. But yeah. Anyway, eat whole foods, and you can do it fairly cheap. Alright guys, so this has been Day by Day Vegan's little rant today. Peace out guys, and have a good rest of your day, and happy Valentine's Day! Woo!